You know, in the past 10 years of Saga, I've seen my fair share of bad takes, but black paint being disliked, that's a new one on me, I'll admit. I personally like the orange and white, the creamsicle, like on my BB-8 mug here, as well as Poe's X-Wing he got in episode 9. And with that little jab out of the way, hey, towards an associate of mine, I have now finished finally episode 3 of the show. Very interesting as an astrogation problem. So here are my first impressions on the new Star Wars spin-off event, Skeleton Crew, who, with the next episode set to drop tomorrow evening on D+. Show, which has been conceived by John Watts of the Spider-Man Holland trilogy and also having key input from both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. It takes place chronologically between the events of episodes 6 and 7, and it's an interesting take about how the galaxy fares during peacetime, where it may be an idyllic, like suburban neighborhood, albeit with a space age twist to it. But I actually just really like the whole idea of just seeing in the something that's not quite as flashy, opulent, and sky towers and other planets, but also clearly nicer than like the huts that have moisture farmers. A bunch of kids going out looking for adventure, just get the doldrums of their life, and sure enough, it finds them. I had to form a reluctant alliance with an enigmatic scoundrel named Crimson Jack, Louis Jude Law, in order to find their way back, and I definitely enjoy the whole concept of being like a Goonies in space kind of one. I have not fully reviewed that film yet, but I can definitely verify it is very definition of feel good movie. One's always managed me to pick me up no matter how bad they have otherwise. Yeah. Visually, it looks great, I would say. I mean, it's the ideal blend of both old and new who work here where there is digital work where it has to be, but again, I appreciate little things, the practical sets and costuming, like whether it's something that is familiar, like the whole Wolfman mask on one of these bounty hunters as appears during a spaceport, and also this other associate that they go back to for help, to get the coordinates back to their homeworld, who I can try to describe as a mixture between like an owl and a cat. I mean, it's definitely the right mixture of both wondrous and also somewhat off-putting, and I also especially like the whole droid that's also in their ship they end up finding, which may not be firing on all cylinders, but it's definitely going to be help to them. I can tell, and even starting and bring back tricks like stop motion and more effective uses of in-camera mats. I mean, since even with the discourse on the Acolyte, talk persists of them walking back the end, perhaps, or at the very least giving Vane like a way of tying the loose ends. But I can definitely say that what Favreau and Filoni are doing, it'll be safe, even if I'm not sure what'll happen with the High Republic timeline as a whole. Also, there's that to consider. As for the saga as a whole, if you were to ask me what it is in this day and age, I would say a multimedia franchise first appeared in the year 1977, which encompasses all manner of forms of media, and it's definitely not going to be the only piece of content I look at the saga for the remainder of this year. Here, I mean, I'm contemplating a couple of ideas for celebrating the actual holiday in about 9 days. Is I'll probably reach a decision as in after I see Sonic 3, most likely, so I can have it ready in advance. Let's just say that I don't know about any quote unquote rehabilitation, if I may offer another as a slight rib at my associates. To me, if I like something 25 years ago, there's a good chance I'll still enjoy it now, which applies in a lot of situations, really. Though I probably won't be able to do videos on them all right away, I still intend to keep up with the show as more episodes drop each week. I mean, I've got at least 3 more or coming. This the remainder of this year. However, before I do that, I've got another other work I want to cover about other work I have that's very near and dear to me. That'll be all for now, and I'll see you all again soon. May the horse be with you all.